Talks about the skills are going to be very important, but we need to be careful that we just don't de-skill the trades we're doing now. We need to have skilled workers for 20, 30 years time, not just put semi-skilled workers there now. Yeah. We've got to work on quality, and that will come.
I'm going to bring Amanda in at this point because you're the principal of a college, so you're essentially providing a lot of the people that Chris wants for his sector. What did you make of the budget?
Well, we're a college with about 1,500 16 to 18-year-olds. So some of them are doing A-levels, some of them are doing advanced technical skills. Lots of them are planning to move into construction and fill those gaps as a result of Brexit. So we are the glue between these guys who are the students and these guys who are the employers. And we do have the opportunity to fill that productivity gap. The problem is that unfortunately the budget fell short yesterday. We're very disappointed that actually the recognition about the money that's required to be able to teach and upskill these 16 to 18-year-olds just really wasn't there. Yeah. We were really hoping for some sort of redress in the balance between school children who get paid, for whom the funding is £4,800, and then once they get to sixth form, unfortunately that drops to £4,000. So it does mean to say that the experience that they get is going to be less fantastic than it could be if it was properly being funded.
Yeah, let me bring Jake and Jacob in here because, as Amanda mentioned, you're both college students at the moment, and for you it's about the quality of teaching, isn't it, Jake?
Yeah, really is. It's important that the teachers know what they're talking about and understand. Like in digital sector, this technologies are always changing, and teachers need to be.
Yeah, because you're doing computer science.
Exactly.
And for you, Jake, as well, I know you were telling me about how you've had problems in the past with teachers actually having the skills and the experience you think they need to teach you.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, tell us what happened.
Well, in high school, my computer science teacher before that was actually the head of the art department, so I didn't feel like he was specialised enough to be teaching that class.
Yeah. And Chris, hearing that about the concerns Amanda has about getting enough money to be able to fund these students, what are your thoughts on it?
Well, there definitely needs to be more funding there, but we also, as an industry, need to get into the colleges and actually work alongside, do more mentoring, and we're doing it a bit with the FMB with some of the colleges, building colleges, and just mentoring, explaining the system. But we need to go into the schools. This doesn't need to be done to get people into industry at 16 and 17. We need to be getting them in at 12 and 13 to go into the industry.
Yeah, there was an announcement about, Amanda, more money for maths teachers as well for getting pupils to do maths further on in their career, in their education. What did you think of that?
There were a couple of really positive announcements yesterday, which obviously we're delighted about. One of them was around centres of excellence for maths. One of the issues that we have is young people who come out of school at 16 who haven't got the essential maths skills that they need. So there's money to be able to support that, which is great. And then additional money for, if we can actually encourage more students to do A-level maths, then there is additional funding available for those. Obviously there is quite a lot of growth in A-level maths already happening. That isn't going to be recognised, unfortunately, but any new students that decide from next year over and above the quota that are already studying maths, there is going to be additional money for that. I think it's very important that we recognise that, because maths teachers are very hard to come by. We need to be able to pay them properly in order to entice them into the sector.
Yeah, so a mix of good and bad. Lads, I must ask